In this tutorial, I will share with you the step-by-step process for how to submit your project to the Regional Science Day competition in Project Board. The first thing that you will need to do is to make sure that you have created or reactivated your account for this year in Project Board. To do this, please visit Project Board at https://partner.projectboard.world/OAS. Then you will navigate to the Help tab at the top of the screen. Click on this and then click on the FAQ and Resource Center. Once here, you will want to click on the little down arrow next to Project Board Navigation to expand this section. Then you will click on the Student User Guides. Click on the down arrow next to Student User Guides to expand this section. Once you have done so, there is a tutorial that walks you through how to create or reactivate your student account in Project Board. There are also several articles that you may read. Once you have created or reactivated your account in Project Board, you are going to start a Science Day project submission template. It is important to note that any student who wishes to participate in an Ohio Academy of Science competition create a project submission template. In order to do this, you will go to the Start Project button at the top of the screen. Click on Start Project. Then you will click on the blue Science Day Project Submission Template. This is what it looks like when you have selected the submission template. Once here, you're going to want to change your title and your description, and then you will press Save. Then you will be able to access this submission template from the My Projects tab at the top of your screen in Project Board. It is important to note that if you are working as a team, that you add your team members to this one project. So all of you and your team members will be working on this one project. To add a team member, under where it says team, you're going to click the plus, and then you're going to add your team members. They will be able to access this project from the My Projects tab when they open their Project Board accounts. When you are ready to start uploading the required documents for submission to the Regional Science Day competition, you will open your submission project and then you will select one of these sections. We're going to focus on the required forms section as an example. Click on the required forms section, and once you do, it will open, and at the top of that section, you will see the instructions for how to upload the documents for this section, as well as the resources. For example, for required forms, you will need the Ohio Academy of Science Consent and Release Agreement form, and each of your team members will also need one of these forms. You will also need ISEF Form 1, ISEF Form 1A, ISEF Form 1B. You may need additional ISEF forms depending on the nature of your project. It is important to note that if you are working as a team, the team will need one ISEF Form 1 and one ISEF Form 1A. Each member of the team will need ISEF Form 1B. Once you have all of your required documents assembled, you are now ready to upload. In order to upload your documents, you first need to click the Edit Section button at the top of the screen. Then you will click a plus. Then you will click the document icon and you will upload a document. You will continue this process by clicking a plus and then clicking the document icon to upload all of the required documents needed for this section. Once you are finished uploading all of the required documents, you will press Save. You will do this same process to upload your abstract, your final written report, and your video and your quad chart if you are participating in the virtual regional Science Day competition. If you are participating in person, you only need your required forms, your abstract, and your final written report uploaded. Again, if you are participating in the virtual Regional Science Day competition, you will need the required forms, abstract, final written report, a video, and a quad chart. Once you have uploaded all of your required forms, then on the right-hand side of your submission template, you will need to complete the payments and the required information for submission sections. Each member of the team will need to do this. If any person on the team does not complete the required information for submission and payment section, you won't be able to submit your project. So once you've clicked on the required information for submission, it's going to ask for your address, your gender, and your ethnicity/race. Once you've filled these in, you will click Submit and Continue. Then it will ask you what region you are submitting for and your project category. Once you have selected these two choices, you will click Submit and Finish. Once you have finished the required information for submission, it will show that your information has been updated. Once you click on the Payments section, you will have the choice to pay by credit card, pay by check, or select I'm covered. If you live in any of the counties on this chart, you want to select this chart here. It will open a chart and it will show if your county is covered, if the payment is covered, then you just say I'm covered. If you do not see your county here, then you will need to either pay by credit card or pay by check. Once you have made your payment, it will say paid, in this case, by credit card. And it will also show that if you have team members, that your team members still need to make their payments if they have not already done so. Once everybody has made their payments and filled out the required information for submission, then you are ready to change the cover image on your project. You simply select Edit, then you can have an AI generated image created, or you can select an image that maybe you took while you were doing your project and put it here. Once you are finished, then the Submit Project button will highlight in blue and you may press Submit Project. Once your project has been submitted, it will ask, are you sure you want to submit this project? Click Submit again. And then your project will show as submitted. To see your submission, you can click on Submission. It is a read-only version and cannot be edited. If you want to see your original, it will say this is the submitted version of the project and is read-only. To edit the original, click here and you will click here and that will take you back to your original project in which you can edit. Just note, if you want to edit your project after you have submitted your project, then you would have to resubmit your project. And that would mean that your project would need to be declined by someone from the Academy in order to resubmit. So you will have to reach out to us if you need to add additional information to a project that has already been submitted. If you need additional help for how to submit your project to the Regional Science Day competition, you may visit the Help tab in Project Board, then select the FAQ and Resource Center. Once you've done that, you want to navigate down to Project Development, and underneath that it will say Project Submission. Here there will be several articles as well as this slide deck for how to submit your project to the Regional Science Day competition. If you have any questions or you need help, please feel free to contact the Ohio Academy of Science at info@ohiosci.org. Good luck with your projects.